It's a little windy, but would you like to say a few things and share a few stories about where you were at and what did you do?
Got us in the Army. Volunteered for the Airborne Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to avoid going to Vietnam because my father was in World War II.
Right, right.
So was his sister. And they told me stories about it. I was trying to avoid it. So unfortunately, I sent me in 68. And I spent 69 and 70 over there. And it's kind of an interesting thing to survive. I did get wounded, but I survived. So it's a good thing. And I had a commission in the Army. I could have stayed in for life, but after sent me back to Vietnam again because I could speak the Vietnamese language. I had learned the language.
No kidding.
They were going to send me back again in 1970, and so I resigned my commission and got out of the Army.
Wow. And then you mentioned you also did the Air Force as well?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard. Airborne, my mistake.
No, I didn't do the Air Force.
Wow.
Just jumped out of airplanes.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Well, it was interesting.
Absolutely.
I survived all of that.
And then, did you move back here to Florida? Were you originally from Florida? How did you end up here, if you don't mind me asking?
I was born up in New Jersey during World War II. And, my father spent one night with my mother, and that's where I came from.
Yeah.
1943, and so then moved down here in '64, I think it was, because my mother lived down here, and she was sick and needed some help. So I came to take care of her for about 4.5 years before she died, and I got to the house that she lived in. She gave it to me, and it was free. So
Right.
I've been living here.
Well, I'm glad I ran into you, and I wish it wasn't so windy because I feel like I have to yell. And again, it's okay for your service, and sir, I just want to get, it's okay that I post this on my YouTube channel, Salute for Your Service. That's okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Just want to let everybody else know that we have those people in society who have sacrificed a lot to keep this country safe and free. And I was a Navy veteran myself, so I don't take it for granted. But my experience is certainly a lot different from yours. I make no comparisons between the two of us. So again, I really appreciate your time, sir. And again, I'm gonna give you another salute.
Okay.
And, carry on, sir. Thank you. Eager, you're an officer. Absolutely.